Hello, boys and girls, and everything between and beyond. My name is V, and welcome back to. I kind of want to say Final Fantasy VII, but it isn't. It's Kate, I believe. Cayne. Cayne. The game name is Cayne. And I believe we have got ourselves in some kind of trouble. And I don't think we let's see, force field. Let's see if we return back. Let's see, and we go back up here. And I believe at some point we're gonna have to get chased by that one here and turn on that force field to kill it. Let's see. Is everything still locked here? Yes, it is. And I assume I can't use this to get somewhere.
Oh, for shit's sake!
No. Just because you've been hanging around a Brit doesn't mean you need to swear here. Does you have... Oh, it's still the same thing. Well... Here we go. I don't think this game has as much backtracking as I assume it does. So let's try my theory for now. And try to open this and see if we're getting chased. We need to run back and turn on the thingy, the force field. So there are just a bunch of force fields here. But before that, let's do a little quick save.
What was I thinking?
Alright. Can I interact with it?
PDT?
I still haven't got a PDT yet. So this is kinda like place where people work and live. So I believe there's where I am. Yeah, that's for the elevator. An illusion lab. Morphing lab. PDT printer room. I need to get there. Crew facilities. Let's see. That's down there. So that. I don't understand the layout of the map really, but.
A little later.
Not stay. Oh. Attention also due to skill and then it's password for the PDT. Oh, perfect. PDT print lab has been reset to flag, lightning, play. Ugh. Exactly what we needed. Flag, lightning, play. 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 Yes. See, flag, lightning, play. Perfect. Alright. So we're going to get that PDT thingy that we need. And with that we can continue. We did need it for like both here and in the other like the room with the corpse with many names. They're like build a human thingy. Storage containers.
Stupid Hadley.
Oh, it's is this math? Minus n60. Let's see here.
Fuse is melted.
All right. Can I use?
Probably not a good idea. Oh, fudge sickles. Ain't gonna work.
Fungus, all right.
Seems like a bad idea.
Scratch metal crate. Can I use this tool on?
Maybe if I... Wait. Nope.
Do I need this thing?
That worked out better than I thought it would.
Alright. And now. And if I go back. that work?
If I could only... Oh, nah. Bad idea.
But we had something going on here with this.
Oh, for shit's sake!
The melted circuit break is now implemented on this. Alright. Ah. Alright. I understand. No,
Well done, me.
I don't know if that is how it would work, but I take it. We're in the world of fantasy or
Sorry,
sci-fi,
I mean-
after all.
Gee whiskers.
What is it?
It's... brains.
Brains?
Brains.
Animal?
No, I don't think so.
PDA. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot. That fucking bitch. I mean, I get it. She's John's daughter. She's a big deal, whatever. But I'm a Cayne, and that spoiled brat needs to know her place. So maybe I'm not her biological mother. Not somebody God. Not some nobody got her whore from the dust colonies. But her father and I are lovers now, and she has to accept that and show some respect. I think I'm going to start insisting that she calls me mother, just for today's insolence. And I can probably use Jan's pathetic pity to play two of them off each other when she inevitably defies me. That should be amusing. Besides, without me, the whole team would be totally screwed because I'm the only one who can go near Samantha. Me, not Julia, not even John. Me. You seem like to be a big bitch. Samantha and I have mutual understanding, I think. An experimental bond. Me with the disabilities and she with her idiosyncrasies. Word? Ever since the stroke, people treat me like I'm different, like I'm other. So, I can emphasize with her, she's more than just a product to me. He's a collaborator, a conspirator, even. It's not like nobody else knows about our special experiments. The CEO had arrived at the facility. If I hadn't handled some of the paperwork myself, I'd probably have known anyway because John was especially devout about his purification rituals when we met last night. I was still scrubbing blood out of the upholster this morning. The shit I tolerate for my career's prospects. Since when am I accountable for the fucking support staff? That Danny Boland has become a constant and an insufferable nuisance, skulking around in my lab and asking too many questions. He's in charge of managing the facility's life support system, not our research work. I told Samantha about it. She said I should bring her Danny's pet parrot. I think she said that. Is the kind of thing she would say. Note: during the weekly inventory, I noticed that there are 2 grubs are missing from the habitat. Julia's sleazy friend from Mind Transfer has been hanging around our department lately and has expressed an overly keen interest in our specimens. Did he take them, and for what? Message from Sharon Cayne. Musk? Alright. to Danny Borland's accident. Your bird got into Samantha's birthing lab somehow and was killed. It's may be some it may be some consolation to know that despite such a regrettable tragedy, we've gleaned valuable information about Samantha's behavior in the process. She prefers to prolong the suffering of her prey. For example, this could be useful for research. Sorry about that, Sharon. I think that John and Julia aren't talking to each other. Between the food poisoning epidemic, a frustrating lack of real progress in our department's work, and our constant refusal to properly acknowledge me as a part of the family. I guess everything is a bit volatile at the moment. Samantha thinks it's hilarious, but I'm questioning my own precocious position in the middle of things now. Jan is locking himself up in his office and sulking all day. Isn't exactly helping me. And Julia's sullen discard is now turning into blatant hostility. No fucking constructive. Not fucking constructive, Sharon. Samantha has been sort of subdued for the last week or so. She won't tell me what the problem is, but I think it might be something to do with the temperature in the labs. Daniel Boland is enforcing new atmospheric maintenance regulations, ostensibly to eliminate thermal fluctuation in the food storage and as a possible reason for ration spoiling. But I suspect it's petty revenge for the parrot incident. With the temperature now kept below the habitat's usual 95 degrees. However, Samantha's grubs are drowsy and moors. I visited us atmospheric control room today to see if I could adjust the temperature in our labs, and a most intriguing discovery. Someone has been collecting body parts to make some sort of thing. An organic simulacrum, maybe. I must assume it's some secret. Obviously, desperate new research development in Dr. Adams' department, so I've told John and Julie about it. Chin have now temporarily forgotten as our team redoubles its own effort to resolve their problems and advance organ regrowth. Samantha has become increasingly uncooperative, though. I think she likes it when everybody was preoccupied with circumstantial drama and not her. My personal stem cell therapy project have had some unanticipated results. I developed what appears to be a cluster of sphincter-like gland ducts around my lower abdomen, groin, and upper thighs, somewhat resembling those found in more mature grub specimens that emit some sort of musky, yellowish discharge, perhaps a pheromone. Did I mix up my glial recognition sequence, or were there samples contained? It doesn't matter now. Jan's become obsessed with them. Suppose the flagellation thing should have clued me into this prediction for kinky sex stuff, but there's a whole other level. I won't lie though, it's kinda hot. You are just so weird. Clinical improvement of my mobility and speech issues is limited, however, so that's a bust. Shit. I've been in lockdown for a week and only briefly released today for emergency drill. Something is going on around here, but nobody's talking about it. First the food poisoning, the fungus infestation, and now, what, I'm down to my last pack of cigarettes. I shouldn't have taken this fucking assignment. I'm not even directly related to Cayne. Only through marriage. And my second cousin's at that. But here I am, stuck in this crumbling science museum, sleeping with a decrepit sea-lot pervert, and trying to maintain my troubled relationship with the creature from the Black Lagoon, because it's the only really meaningful thing I have here. What have I become? Miss Julia, Karen, Tushenka, and Musk. Subject update. We need to discuss this situation with Samantha. It's important to meet me at birthing lab next as a 50-meter rule. Alright, birthing is lightning, flag, play. Impatient tank. Blood stained bed. Was that all for in here? No. Well, yes. Lightning flag play. Lightning flag play. Lightning flag play. Lightning flag play. No. The lightning flag play.
Is there anything else you can make out around you?
No. Deep thumping noise. Like a machine.
Another generator, maybe? Focus on the last thing you do remember.
I can't. There are flashes. A hospital. Family. They didn't like me much.
Join the club.
They wanted what I have.
Oh? What's that?
Money. My name. Then they left me. Or I pushed them away.
Why?
They weren't good enough. They weren't willing to put in the hard work. Wanted to be given things. Given. The things that I bled over.
Well, I don't talk to Mother anymore. And my dad... Well, no clue who he is. She was distant. Maybe she was always like that. Maybe I was just unlikable. She sure made it clear, often enough, that I was too much like him. That she saw too much of him in me.
I'm sorry, Hadley. Sometimes we unintentionally hurt the ones we love.
Such greeting card bullshit. You don't hurt the people you love the people you love.
Well, both do have a point. Humans are complicated. Wait, was that big monster thing we saw, Samantha? Let's take a look in here. Grubs. Terminal. Crew facility. Alright. Health, lightning, flag.
Oh, God. It must smell terrible in there. Gag just thinking about it.
Let's see. What do we have in here?
Jesus.
You're scared.
Heck yeah, I'm scared. This place. Create this.
Monsters.
Yeah, I would agree to that statement. John Kerr.
John Kerr, note to self, all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Leviticus 9:10.
Floating corpse. Organic fluids. Wait. Before we do anything here, let's just do a little save. Oh.
That was nasty.
Professor John Kerr, February 9.
They were growing someone.
Yeah?
They were trying to grow Cayne.
Cloning is unpredictable. Cloning an individual is impossible.
It sounds like they were using something special. Something called Samantha.
Well, today is a holy day. Henry Cayne himself has arrived, frozen waiting for the great harvest to come. Soon the flesh of the mortal vessel will bring him new life. We're closer than ever, and I know it. The race has begun, and I will not allow Dr. Adams, the heretic he is, to win. No, Cayne will not allow it. He knows his plan. He knows that it ends with me. Or Leviathan is Samantha. Nothing on earth is her equal. A creature without fear. The Book of Job. Verse 4133. Ah. Lovely. Religion and science. If that have never gone wrong before, especially not in the Warhammer universe. Never again will he die. Never again will he feel pain. Never again will he leave us. He will be reborn of his own duplicate flesh, and not that of Adam's, and his ridiculous mind transfer parlor trick. We are getting closer. Our next patient has undergone the newer and improved genetic fusion procedure, and is reacting well. Spinal cord has been killed, meaning that the dead cells will need regenerate and reform into a functional spine. No signs of physical rejection thus far, and cellular regeneration is slowly beginning. It should reconstruct itself overnight. That's fast. Our Lord has stricken us with inadequacy. We have failed yet again. This is my fault, and I must, as always, accept responsibility. This time I've added hooks to my whip, and I shall flare until dawn. I will elaborate on the results after I've taken time to reflect. You're one of those, are you? Fusing Samantha's DNA with the patient caused the newly regenerated spinal cord to extend drastically, forcing the vertebrae to audibly pop into even halves. Soon after, the patient's immune system attacked the rogue spinal cells, which in turn retaliated by killing off all other attacked nerves. On the other end, the patient succumbed to asphyxiation, and the new cells burned through oxygenated blood more quickly than the lungs could produce it. Another failure, but not a wasted body. Praise be, I spent the day, or at least most of it, reflecting on our Savior's brilliant plan. The pieces slide into place, Samantha, myself, and Almighty Cayne in the same facility. The planets are aligned, the end draws near, or perhaps the beginning. I'm glad we have finally found a use for Ralph. We have to we have him to put more productive tasks. Ha! His blasphemous lectures about how the fungal plague is the result of poor hygiene were getting on my nerves. It's Cayne's doing. The plague is his retribution of our sins. Yeah, you can tell yourself that. Tonight we test again. We'll be using the same procedure as before, but the time and enzyme inhibitor will be introduced to prevent excess tissue generation. We must not accept failure. We will bask in the light of Cayne's restored glory. He that hath an ear, let him hear that the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Revelation 2:11. Still the patient lives. However, it has exhibited some concerning symptoms. Although the spinal cord has stopped regenerating at an approachable, appropriate, appropriate time, Jesus. The arms and legs will occasionally twitch, or some more accurately, fail. It seems that the spine has control over the connected limbs. The patient is no longer viable. After a promising start, the regenerative tissue again expanded beyond intention. Surprisingly, the patient removed vocal cords were reconstructed. Of course, it did not understand speech. It must have been frightened by its own inhuman screaming, as it immediately tore its own throat out. After some gurgling, it generated within hours. That terrible screaming and blood extraction. A cascade of rotting tissue. The previous throat began to form a dangling, bleeding scarf as the patient continued to tear itself apart. Ooh, the abomination. As far as Sharon can tell, Adam's unrighteous creation has wasted precious flesh in making a toy of some kind. It's just like Creator. The abomination and has been unholy waste of resources. Even a name such as Hobo is undeserved grace. It is an animal, nothing more. Pestilence strikes. The fungal threat is weak now, but soon it will spread to our food and our bodies. It has, if it hasn't already. This is our first and perhaps final warning to make haste. I've traced spores to a cargo shipment earlier this year, but I have no idea how they became so virulent. Behold, with that great plague will Cayne smite thy people and thy children, and all thy goods. 2 Chronicles 21:14. The fungus is having an observable impact on the cellular regulation process. One patient began to develop a film of what resembled reptilian scales, complete with a secondary set of eyelids. This is unacceptable. The spinal regeneration process has been mastered. Almost any tissue can now be perfectly reconstructed, but it's impossible to get definitive results with this interference. Cayne, if you truly seek rebirth, why do you hinder me so? Is this not the time? Surely there's a reason. Samantha scratched several demonic scrawls into an insignificant employee's bag. I warned her not to get close to this succubus. She is the devil. Sometimes we need to make a deal with hell to get closer to heaven. Oh, really now? Forgive me, Cayne. I succumbed to Sharon's temptation and had a romantic dinner rather than working late, as I should have done. Watch and pray that ye enter into temptation. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. First Timothy 6:11-12. My repetitive failure has indeed had an impact on my faith. I am being tested. For the love of Cayne, I shall rise above. Today I noticed that my laboratory is missing several incubators. The last inventory check was several months ago, so it have gone missing at any time. It is undoubtedly the work of Adams, but why? It doesn't need the equipment, and I can certainly spare it. Perhaps the hobo is involved. It is disconcerting at best. Time is of the essence. Samantha's escape today is likely to be the first of many, and will eventually run out of ways to subdue her. The re-engineered grubs are producing a potent gas that is driving the beast into fluster. Whether she kills us all or we find a way to kill her first. Neither outcome revives Cayne. I will not rest until he has returned to intervene. From this point forward, I will live for nothing else. That seems healthy. So, a straining harness. Well, that won't work. And that won't work. Alright, so I guess we're not gonna open that up. What was the password now again? It was in here, right?
So they use these little guys to control Samantha. And the gas they give off when they touch dead tissue calms her? I need to catch one.
Let's see. Crew facilities. Health lightning flag.
Notice, raise catalyst to require full drop extraction.
Alright, so I need a canister, and I don't have one. Let's see. Crew, health, lightning flag. Let's see. No. Health, lightning flag.
It worked.
This can't be how I meet my end. I have so much more inside of me. I have so much more to give to the world.
Yep, this wasn't my plan either. This wasn't how it was supposed to be.
You're young. You can get through this.
And then, I'm stuck. Stuck with a baby. It's not a life. Not fair for either of us.
There are other choices.
Bingo! I did make a choice. It didn't end well. Women in my family have bad luck with babies. I'm continuing a proud family tradition.
Well,
So, this is where the monsters play.
Still no sign of anyone?
Do plants count? This horrible place must have had more people around.
boombox. Say, sentence green room. Interpol? Hmm. I believe that's the twisted wreck of an elevator. So I need to get past there somehow.
Oh, terribly decorated.
I can agree with that.
A PDT. And it looks unused.
How do you know?
No blood on it. And it doesn't smell like rotting meat.
PD8? Well, I have to say everyone here looks more or less freaky. That is anxious. He won't admit it, but I think the idea of having Cayne in stasis here bothers him. He knows his work is coming along slowly. It's related to Karen. He's scared to fail on his holy light, but knows that he will. Poor daddy. Oh, that Sharon. I'm sure it's her temptation that is leading my daddy to failure. She keeps him from punishing. He keeps him from punishing himself like he should. He scolded me for calling him daddy because she thinks I'm too old. Excuse me, but I was raised with a little thing called values. Besides, she wants me to call her mom. Double standards, right? Yusef is so special. Do you ever feel like something is just meant to be? Such a tacky feeling to describe, but it's true. It's cliché for a reason. How can you have nostalgia over someone you just saw a couple of minutes ago? I don't know, but it's the best feeling in the world. Babysitting Samantha's broad is easier when I know I can go to see him afterwards. Another day, another load of broad gas harvest. I understand that we needed to keep Samantha calm, but it's such a pain to watch over her oversized maggots. Of course, why bother with the gas when we can just stick Sharon in there to calm her down just as well? They look about the same anyway. Did I mention how much I hate working with this bitch? It is bad enough that she is screwing with my daddy, but I have to work with her every single fucking day. That's a healthy relationship. Time to vent. I've really been thinking about how Samantha only lets Sharon handle her, and it pisses me off to no end. Joseph could cheat on me, and I'd still be angry about Sharon and her stupid lopsided face. I wish that witch would stop trying to micromanage my family. The 1st of May is always so romantic. Spring is here. I mean, it's probably somewhere or other. There aren't really seasons here. Sometimes the atmospheric control breaks and tries to either freeze or burn us to death, though that counts as seasons, I think. It's a tough life. Nothing can ever just be okay, you know. If somebody isn't sick, you can bet they're tired or hungry or stressed out. There's nowhere I'd rather be, though. Most people don't get to live with their daddy forever, much less a 5-minute walk from their perfect boyfriend. Plus, working for a righteous cause, it's all worth it. Ew, fungus. They say it's all inside the ventilation system. Now it's starting to settle on the outside of the vents. Maybe that's why everyone got food poisoning. How long has this stuff been around? It smells like old feet. Work's getting even harder for Daddy, now that the fungus is everywhere. I have just the thing though. I can make sure Dr. Adams doesn't use this as an opportunity to get ahead. Tonight, I leave that play. Tonight, I level the playing field. He always likes to bring me into Adam's workspace when we get really romantic. I'm sure he won't notice if some information gets deleted, right? Sharon says her face is so disfigured because she had a stroke and lost control of the muscles that are supposed to hold the right side of it together. I have a stroke too if I had to live knowing that I was such a helpless idiot. Except I do the right things and just off myself so the rest of the gene pool didn't have to deal with me. You are indeed a jolly person. It's been a really long time since Daddy told me a story about Mommy. When I was a teenager, he'd put me to sleep every night with a story about the two of them before I was born, and oh how happy they were. He denies it, but I think her death has a lot to do with his decision to practice medicine. Now though, he insists that it was his calling from Cayne, since he was a child, and that Mum was just an insignificant cog into the machine of life. I understand. Everyone copes differently. Dr. Adams has done it. He mapped Cayne's mind into a new host. No reaction. This is how it's supposed to happen. Daddy just need more time. I've rewritten the results and updated the ARM computer with Joseph's login details. But I'm not sure how long I can keep this up. Cayne, help us all. Joseph struck me hard across the face. Does he know that I've been sabotaging the research? He called me gullible while he ravaged me with some over-the-knee spanking and whipped slightly across my back. Does he still love me? Oh, I know he does. It's a blessing from Cayne. Samantha broke free today and killed 5 security guards. Why is this good? I managed to sneak over to Ralph during the commission and printed out PDT. I used Joseph's high-level security clearance details. Also managed to grab a blank one. I save it for a rainy day. Daddy hasn't slept in 3 whole days. He barely eats. And what has Sharon done? He's distracted him. He needs to focus on Cayne. Maybe it's time I finally gave her what she deserves. Joseph has been cold towards me despite me submitting to another beating and some light strangulation. Oh really now? Bueno and I are over. The bastard. He admitted to me that Adams paid him earlier this year to fuck a young girl. Was she prettier than me? Does she believe that pain is pleasure? No, this cannot continue. I lure Sharon over to Samantha's cell and use Joseph's PDT to release Samantha on her. I just need a little human flesh to get the throttling buzzing and Samantha will do the rest. With the security thinned after the incident, nobody will ever find out. Even if they do figure it out, Joseph will get the blame. This is it. The power has just turned off the maintenance or something. I decided to take care of Sharon, and then I can set things straight for Daddy. Praise be to Cayne. Alright. So there's just a bunch of psychopaths at this place.
god. I know him. I know this guy.
What guy?
There's a photo of... Oh, shit.
Old boyfriend?
Drunken bar night and a morning full of regrets. They paid for the procedure. They chose the hospital.
Who?
Cayne Corporation.
Alright. That's it, ripped open. Photograph. Radio. Romantic novels. Cloud covered sheets. Alright. Inclined metal floor.
I don't think so.
Can I use you?
Hadley, what would your mother say?
Locked, locked, locked.
I love Juca-Cola. Love it.
They say it's made from people.
Juca-Cola is made of love and happiness.
Let's see.
Voice file captured.
Can I get a JOSEPH?
Alright. Let's see. Perfume lab. We got a PDT. Maybe we can do something more here now. Well, let's start with the PDT because we need a container for the perfume lab to get one of those. I don't remember the layout here. Ah,
Blank PDT accepted.
That fits nicely.
alright.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
So that's for that. Great. Food. Wouldn't it be... Alright, let's check out the other place and see if we can find anything there. Let's see, timber crate. Yeah. no idea what that's. Well, if that has any meaning. Birthing lab nexus. Oh, wait. Maybe this?
If I turn it around, it might fit. Maybe if I jam it in. On second thought, that won't work.
Right, so if...
Grasping at straws, Hadley.
There we go.
Holy Toledo. What's the worst that could happen? I'll be darned. Like cracking open a lobster. I think I'm gonna hurl.
Never did like seafood.
Ugh. I think I'll be giving it a skip going forward.
Yeah, I can see why. Floating corpse. Do you have anything that I need?
I can do this. Whoa!
Alright. So right? Where am I? There I am.
That was nasty.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that. Is this Samantha?
What do you see?
Cayne.
No, it's
I
Cayne.
think this is Henry Cayne.
Hendry is dead.
Well, hallelujah then. He's here.
Alive?
In stasis. Yes. I know you're in there. Trust me. I know. You don't have to remind me. I can feel you, all right?
What do we have here? Cryo unit.
Oh, relax. Take months for you to thaw out.
Fair enough. I think that's all the parts needed for... Let's go back to the PDT and see if we have everything we need to make the thing that's we need making.
Brains.
Yeah, it was funny the first time.
Template PDT accepted.
Awesome. Glad I don't have to touch that again.
Yeah.
Cryoregulator accepted.
Defrosted.
Printed. Oh, wonderful. Your PDT has been printed. Oopsie. An incorrect cryoregulator has been used. An overload is imminent. Goodbye.
Okay. The security system is reset. The elevator should be open, and I have a PDT.
Excellent. Yes! I can hear the alert. You must be close.
Alright, I can do anything there. So, yeah, let's run. I didn't expect this to be over this early.
No, I can't.
What's wrong?
The barrier is torn to pieces.
Be vigilant, Hadley. I'm counting on you.
Yeah.
Just be brave. You can do this. You're doing it.
Yeah. Let's just do a quick save. And let's try to just head for the elevator. I do wonder if...
Oh, come on.
Alright. Hey there. Yeah, I believe I need to do some... yeah, I believe I need one of those maggot things to be able to continue. But with that said, I think I'm gonna end it here, and next video might be a short one, but yeah, that's just how it is. But thank you so much for watching. If you like, subscribe and all that jazz, and let me know in the comments below if your guesses have been right so far. With that said, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.